We are excited to bring you the 2022 NAIOP Colorado Rocky Mountain Real Estate Challenge, presented by Land Title Guarantee Company. This year's event marks the 20th anniversary of this prestigious and award-winning program. Our 2022 project site is focused on Peak Innovation Park in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and is sponsored by Urban Frontier, the Colorado Springs Airport, and Flywheel Capital.
It's important to participate in this challenge because it's the 20th anniversary, and this is the first time that the challenge has come to Colorado Springs. I am so excited about that. I want people to know about Colorado Springs, and especially this district. This district that you are in, the City Council District, is the most diverse district in the entire state of Colorado. I think that's why it's so important. This is a really key area next to the airport. The airport is booming, and we're encouraging people to use our airport so they don't have to drive up to Denver, and they are here right in Colorado Springs.
We are ready for growth in Colorado Springs. And so it's a wonderful time for these students to learn about why our market is so hot and why we have a need for these sorts of ideas and innovative solutions on a real estate side, and getting their ideas and actually bringing them into reality.
Colorado Springs has seen so much growth in the last few years, and at the airport it has just been phenomenal to see how Peak Innovation Park, our 900-acre non-aeronautical business park, has grown. So to take the opportunity with students from CU and DU to look at a piece of that parcel, of that business park, and how it could be developed and get some great ideas, it couldn't be more exciting.
The challenge site that we selected is a 25-acre parcel right in the entry of Peak Innovation Park. It's kind of one of the crowning jewels as you come into the park on your way to the airport. So it could really be a mixed use, it could be hospitality, it could be, it could be a lot of different things. And that's why we picked it, was the number of different opportunities that it presented.
The site location is really at the front door of the airport. It's highly visible. It's going to be a main location as the entire Peak Innovation Park gets built out. It is prime time visibility.
This is one of the largest, if not the largest, development sites in the state. And so the ability to have a spotlight shown on it so everybody can see what's happening down here at the airport and in Colorado Springs, I think is huge. So I'm excited. I'm happy for the attention that this site is going to get because it's a really exciting development.
This program kicked off in January at the National Museum of World War II Aviation in Colorado Springs near the Colorado Springs Airport. The kickoff event included a tour for all competing students, as well as the jury that will be making the decision of who our winner is tonight. Along with the tour, an overview of the project and the sponsor's key objectives were provided to the students and jury.
Colorado Springs, the mayor, city council, staff, planning staff, engineers, the business community could not be more thrilled that the focus of this challenge is first in Colorado Springs and then also here at Peak. So, we want to see what ideas you have. We love to see how you put your financial models together and what you envision, because I can tell you that what we put together 5 years ago and expected to happen between then and now has changed so significantly. And I know that with what you have planned and what you foresee and envision, hopefully you can help assist take this project to the next level. And we're real excited about the ideas that you have for this particular site as well as for Peak overall.
Following the kickoff event, the students spent the next 3 months digging in and working through their development plans to present at each school's internal competitions that were held in April. From these internal competitions, a winner from each university was chosen who will be presenting here to you tonight and will be competing for the coveted NAIOP Cup.
This is a super interesting case. Just in driving around today and looking at it, it's not obvious at all what the answer is. And the opportunities are so enormous. The challenge is going to be trying to rule out all of the many opportunities and figure out what might be best. And we've seen cases where it's kind of straightforward. You go, it's going to be that, and here's how we do it. This is really a blank sheet of paper. This is truly an open field. I think that's going to be the challenge, but that's a great learning exercise as well, and very hard to replicate that in the classroom.
I think the challenge for students with this site is just that the sky's the limit. There's so many different opportunities with what they could do with this location and how they could integrate it, that it's going to be hard for them to narrow it down to a cohesive plan.
I love the energy about it. I think every year it's a new surprise about where we're going to be, and the opportunity statement is it really is a challenge for the students because they are given a set of demands that is unreasonable, internally inconsistent, and in its way impossible. And there you go, and you got to figure that out, and you have to make really hard decisions about trade-offs. And at the end of the day, you're probably going to feel really good about what you did, and you're also going to be really scared about the things that you missed. And that's the beauty of it, and that's the reality of real estate.
This event, this program is incredibly important to our program, our real estate program at the University of Colorado. And I'm speaking with our colleagues at DU, it's equally important. It helps us raise the profile of education in the state of Colorado and really to an amazingly high level. And it gets national recognition through NAIOP. So, it's good for the students, but it's also good for the universities, and it's good for our real estate centers, and it's good for the future of Colorado and the country.